What up? It is Warmind, and we are going to be taking on Solarus the Immaculate. So Solarus is undoubtedly the hardest boss in this game, and you're going to find him at the Fortress of Light. This boss is basically the final fight, so you want to be as geared as you possibly can and have as much buffs as you can for this fight to just make it easier for yourself. The ultimate build I'm using is Hardest Strike. I'm going to be rocking Purgatory and Chaos Volley. I'm also rocking 100% Rogue Blood, which is my favorite because I get to move faster. And moving in these boss fights is key. As you see, there's a lot of things to dodge here. The best resistances to have is Holy and Sun, because he's doing both those. The Temple also causes heavy holy damage. So Mr. Solarus basically has two main attacks. For his first attack, he will have a spiral go around him in a circle. And what you want to do is just look for the opening. And I noticed if you're a little further back, it's easier. And for the second one, he's going to charge you, and it's going to cause a V behind him. And if you just move out of the way and stay left of him, you could completely dodge it. And I notice it's easier if you're by the border of the circle. And for his third attack move, the solar rays are going to be going everywhere, and I notice it is easier if you're just in a remote area just dodging it. The reason is because if you're running all over the place, you're going to have multiple solar rays to dodge them. But if you stay in a remote area, you only got a few to dodge. So we're getting close to the middle stage, and from here you just got to keep dropping him down until he hits mid-health. And when he hits mid-health, he's going to go in the center, and he's going to summon an angel. Mid-stage is by far the hardest stage in this fight. And the reason is you not only got him blasting his powers on you, but you also have the angel trying to hunt you down. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, we need to drop the angel as fast as we can. But actually, the answer is no. What you want to do is actually keep on focusing on this boss. And the reason is, if you drop that angel down to low health, she's just going to recover all of her health. And so, basically, you want to drop this boss until he's very low health, and he basically starts healing himself. And when he starts healing himself, you're going to be fighting the angel. Yeah, so this part, what I like to do is I like to just keep my distance from the angel and keep my focus on the main boss. She's just very deadly up close. Basically, she'll charge at you, she has several stabs she'll do at you, and she's very aggressive with her melee, so I just like keep my distance from her while I focus on the main boss dropping him. Man, this boss is super memorizing, just all the moves. There's so many patterns you gotta watch out from. But yeah, just keep focusing on him and keep away from her, and as soon as he goes in the middle and starts to heal himself, that's when we're going to take all our focus and hatred on her. Keep in mind, this is a very long fight, and so your main focus should be on, first of all, surviving, second would be healing, and then third would be actually scoring some hits on the boss. Bless, bless, bless the boss. Oh, he dropped, so his shield is up, and so at this point I need to actually focus on the angel. Alright, so we made it to the third stage, and this part is pretty hard because the angel seems more amped up, she gets more aggressive, and then on top of that we have sun rays just moving all around the map, and you need to avoid those at all costs because those do a ton of damage to you. So just make sure you avoid those while you're fighting her. Now in this stage, she basically does all the same moves, so there's really nothing new besides these sun rays moving around, but they're pretty consistent. I'm so glad that this fight is indoors, not outdoors, because then you'd have to worry about the sun. I guess you just have to bring SPF like 100 or something. Just remember to keep your distance from her, because she's very effective up close. So I'm just kind of kiting her around in a circle. Once you drop her around half health, she'll start doing the same move that Solarus does, but this one's even more deadly, where it's a double spiral, so just watch out from it. Here it is. See, it's nasty. Another thing you're going to want to keep in mind is the boss is healing while you're fighting her, so the quicker you drop her, the less the boss heals, and the quicker the fight could end. But if you take too long, you're basically starting the fight all over. However, but when you kill her, she joins your side, and so the last stage is actually quite easy, just because it's you and her versus the boss. And if you look right, Mr. Solarus' health is full, so basically I did that part slow, but you know what? I'm still alive, and I made it to the final stage, which is the easiest part, so let's crush this boss. So in the final stage, his new move is he's going to have 4 saws come in an angle, and they're going to cross through and come out the other side, the opposite way. The best way to avoid this is you basically just got to keep your angel alive, and how you do that is stop causing damage to your angel, because she actually takes damage from your AoE attacks or whenever you blast a power at her. And as you see, I'm definitely hitting her with a lot of AoE, so I need to change up my style of play here a little bit. But yeah, if you keep her alive, the saws will be focused on her, and this ending part is actually really easy. And one of his last and final moves is he's going to basically just jump at you and do a big stomp, and you'll see a wave like that right there, and you just got to avoid that because that can KO you pretty easily. And I don't know if you noticed, but all his powers seem to be a little bit faster at the end too, so he's a little buffed up. Like that, for example. That seems a little fast. So you basically just got dip, dodge, and do some dance moves. Shoot it. Dodge it. Heal it. Bop it. Walk it. Or dodge it. And if you found this boss guide helpful or useful, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I appreciate it. And if you're wondering where the subscribe button is, you know, I'm not really sure. It's either above the screen or below the screen, or I don't really know. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you could find it, because I can't. Yeah, anyhow, unfortunately, I killed... got a frog in my throat there or something. What was that? Fly or something? Maybe I should play games indoors. Stop playing outside. And just so you know, no frogs were harmed in this video. That was just a tickle in my throat. Anyhow, enough of my nonsense. I don't know if you noticed, my angel has died, and so I'm just soloing the boss now. I did the mistake of, you know, constantly AoEing the boss, so this has definitely added more time on this fight. But overall, like, as you see, once you get the hang of the pattern, this fight is just pretty straightforward. I don't know if you just saw that, but I just did 120 and 185 damage back to back with KS Folly. Dude, you gotta love it. Now we drop Solarus, we could get the ultimate ability, which is a Dark Angel, and she is just so OP in PvP, so definitely use her. Now the moment we all been waiting for, drinking Solarus' blood. His blood includes 1000 SPF, so you're basically immune to the sun after this. Well, you could be, but anyhow, you should definitely try it. Let's see if you are. Have a good one.